Hey guys, I wanted to pop in here real quick and talk about the fact that Venus retrograde is happening right now in Capricorn season. And I just wanted to make a few comments on it. First of all, what is a retrograde and why does it matter? Those are two of my two favorite questions. What is it and how does it affect me? So retrograde is when the planet appears to be going backwards. It's not, but that's what it looks like from the Earth. So what it symbolizes is kind of going inside, like slowing down and taking a look at how our inner workings to do with whatever planet it is, just kind of like reevaluating them. And I'm sure you know about this from Mercury retrograde, but Venus goes retrograde as well. And it's going to be retrograde until like January 29th, until next year. So what we're doing is we're kind of reevaluating our Venusian quality things. So Venus stands for feminine energy, which is kind of the energy of creation, the energy of opening up to something and receiving it. It's a very big receiving energy. And a note on feminine and masculine energies, everybody has them. Every single person has them. It's kind of like your being energy and your doing energy, and you need both to function properly. So Venus has to do with that. Venus has to do with female or feminine identifying people in your life, your love life, or just kind of women around you. It also has to do with things that are pleasurable in life, beauty, like fairness, harmony, very Libra-esque values because Venus rules Libra. And it also has to do with your abundance and kind of more valuable things like the finer things in life, like fine art, a coin collection, like those types of things. So that's what we're being asked to kind of go inward and reevaluate. And since it's in Capricorn, Capricorn loves structure. So it's kind of asking us to be like, what's not working here? Like, what do we kind of need to burn down and build back up? And I say burn down because Pluto is also in Capricorn and it was conjunct with Venus a few days ago. So that's very much transformative, like burn it down energy. But then you're in Saturn, which wants to guide you. It wants structure and it wants boundaries in place. So it's kind of like we really have the energy here to really go inward and be like, what's not working in my love life? Like, what is it? Like, let's get rid of it. Like, maybe it's a limiting belief that I can only like attract this type of person, or maybe it's a limiting belief that like, I need to look a certain way or lose some weight or whatever it is. What isn't working? Do I believe that this person of the who I'm desiring, will never desire me back? Like, all of those types of things. Like, am I are my standards way too low, or am I always seeking people that are unavailable because I, don't want to, really put myself out there and be vulnerable. So all kinds of those types of things. And so after we kind of burn it down, look at it, we're in Capricorn. So it's like, let's build some structure back up. Like, let's see where, my love life needs some boundaries. Like, am I, overgiving? Am I not speaking my truth to people like that in any kind of relationship? Like, am I being codependent? Like, am I valuing them over myself? And what do I need to do to what do I need to put in place to stop that? And and remember to keep it stopped, if that makes any sense. Like a boundary. Like, okay, I'm deciding to value myself more. So if someone doesn't, text me back within a certain amount of time, then that someone and me are done. Like if I'm online dating or something. And then a boundary would be actually sticking to that. Like, oh, this guy or gal said, this, that, and the other. And then I kind of am, started having a conversation again. And, now I'm back in the same, like, waiting, like, wanting someone to text me, wanting him or her to text me. Or am I going to stick to the boundary of, no, that is something that I put up as a, like, pillar of my worth, that I will not put up with this, that, and the other. So if it happens, then no more. Like, I'm sticking to that boundary. That's really what, this Capricorn energy can provide us with in this Venus retrograde transit. Structure to our worth, to our own valuableness. I don't think that's a word, but like, all of that stuff starts within us first. So like finding inner harmony, finding this inner balance, finding this inner worth, finding like the feminine flow of energy where you can kind of just be and you don't need to feel like a human doing. Can we find all of that within ourselves and put the structures in place to, keep it up? For instance, if, something that really helps you with your self-worth is a good morning routine, gets you centered, gets you grounded, connects you with spirit, moves your body, drinks some water, journals, like whatever it looks like to you. Can you put the boundaries in place to keep doing that? And yes, I know life happens, absolutely. But can you value your own time and your own, like, what lights you up and what puts you in the position to really seize the day, if you will? Can you wake up earlier if you need to do that? Like, can you put the things in place that give you that time? Like, say, no, I can't, like, meet you for coffee until after this, or ask your husband, hey, can you watch the kids, or whatever it looks like to you. Like, can I really honor that in me? Like, can I see my own worth? I think that's really what this Venus retrograde is asking of us. It's like, let's go inward and reevaluate all these things in ourselves, so then we can see it reflected outside of ourselves. And in the stable energy of Capricorn, it's a really good time to like to look at some of these harder things, because you have like this stable grounding energy of Capricorn. It's very like persevering, and it's not the most, I don't want to say emotional sign, but it is an earth sign. So it's a good time to look at more sensitive topics that really can bring up a lot of emotion. So if emotion is coming up, you can really ground down into that stable Capricorn energy and move through it, just like that goat does, like move through whatever's blocking you from your like worth, whatever you're having a stumbling block over. So I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. You can send a comment or a message, or whatever works for you. But I just wanted to pop that in here too, because this is just another thing going on in this Capricorn transit that's really, kind of important. So I thought I would at least touch on it. So thanks, guys.